The red spine on the cassette you are now watching is your assurance of first-class audio-video presentation, guaranteed by RCA Columbia Pictures Video. If your cassette does not look like this, phone RCA Columbia Pictures on 01 636 8373.
Once upon a weekend, an ordinary shoeshine man was asked to put himself in somebody else's shoes.
Someone must confess to the crime.
And a guy in hot water was given a second chance.
Told him to stick with this guy like glue for the whole weekend.
What do you want to do? We'll do something, huh?
They're telling me I should not leave this
They? There is no they. I am they.
Things were looking up.
2 days, you understand? Little fun, little memory, then back to Chicago.
You the boss.
But things change.
The guy, he's big back there.
This is the guy behind the guy behind the guy. But what I gotta tell you is, I cannot talk about it.
There is, of course, no bill.
Your money's no good in this hotel.
So how do you feel? Tight but aggressive?
Okay.
It's very important that nobody know that Mr. Johnson is here.
A good friend of ours from Chicago, Mr. Johnson. Will you please stand up, Mr. Johnson? Ladies and gentlemen, can you let him know, please?
Joseph Vincent sends you greetings.
We're in some very deep
It's good to know one's family. I got a big family. So tell me some names. Is it Bruno Gatto? And the little Bruno Gatto? I don't know them.
Everybody likes you when you're someone else.
I thought you were here for the meeting.
Oh, heck.
I never seen the Don pal up that close before.
You were gonna go fishing. Don Giuseppe found out who you were, then you were gonna go fishing as the bait.
Don Amici, Joe Mantegna,
Trying to keep a low profile here, you understand? We like to go in quiet.
Could we get some attention here?
in a David Mamet film, Things Change. A very special comedy for a change.
Can you use a couple of bucks, Arnold? Just till you're on your feet.
I'm on my feet, Daddy.
Yeah, in 6-inch heels.
You go to see the beautiful dames.
With a voice and a face like this, I got nothing to worry about. I can always drive a cab.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to our stage, Virginia Ham!
Who likes the words and music?
If I had ever opened a mouth to my mother the way you did to me, you'd be talking to a woman with a size 6 wedgie sticking out of her forehead.
Who is the handsome hero?
You gonna come out of there? You want me to break the door down?
Some villain always framed.
But if I have to accept you going out, then you have to accept that I'm not.
You're the one who wanted this weekend. You're the one who wanted to know.
Just because I said that's what I wanted doesn't mean that's what I wanted.
Wake up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you.
Hardware, software, I can never remember which is which.
It's late September and I really should be back at school.
With computers, the software goes into the hardware. And with people, the hardware
My. All this good food has just done me in.
You were terrific. You know, I hope you don't mind me saying so, but I think that I prefer you in men's clothes.
Yes!
You might meet a nice girl someday. You never know.
Believe me, Ma, I know.
A special song for a special couple. For Arnold, with all the love in my soul. From Ellen.
Alan, idiot. Alan.
Somewhere,
We're gonna start this all over again, Matt.
Because it's not fair to put all the blame on me. You cheated me out of your life and then blamed me for not being there.
There's nothing I need from anyone except for love and respect. And anyone who can't give me those two things has no place in my life. How Alice fake can I get?
You got an unusual way of looking at things, Arnold.
I think it runs in the family.
Torch Song Trilogy. It's not just about some people, it's about everyone.
You don't have to be beautiful.
For all of you who've been wondering what our first contact with an alien would be like, whether a visitor from another planet would be friendly, intelligent,
Turn me out.
eager to communicate,
Leave it all up to me.
or or maybe even have superhuman powers. At last, there is a movie that will satisfy your curiosity. Dan Aykroyd, Kim Basinger, My Stepmother is an Alien, a comedy of cosmic proportions.
So just about the time I felt like I was going over the edge, I started to hear these combinations and rhythms. I started to move with it.
Kid's a quitter, always been a quitter.
What has it been, now 2 or 3 years?
He came that close to being a star. You screwed up yourself. Did you see that Max is back? I am.
What is it, Max?
Money? I'm not like my father. I'm not winding up with nothing.
You're just too angry and stubborn to see what's right in front of you.
It's not even tap dancing. I just thought you might be interested in seeing what the real stuff looks like.
You're trading out in the streets.
What you gonna do, sit around and tell stories about the golden days of tap dancing?
You got people who love you. I mean, how much is that worth, Max?
He was something to watch. It's good. Challenge. We're talking about the future. The one guy who can do it has his tap shoes back on after all these years. I don't do it like everyone else. Remember? What can I say?
Grover's Bend. It's just a speck on the map of the universe.
Transform.
They get a different class of tourist here.
Company's coming.
Noisier. Pushier. They're turning this peaceful little town into dinner. Critters 2.
I can't hear you. Can anybody out there hear me?
We need a sheriff.
Go check the yellow pages.
Those hungry hairballs from outer space are on a roll.
Let's just get help. Oh, who are we gonna call? Critter Busters? These guys are great.
And they'll eat anything.
We're gonna end up tomorrow's leftovers.
There must be hundreds of them.
Critters 2, the main course.
You got nothing to lose but your lives.